All right, Mauro, so this is our office.
Nice. I noticed you have a lot of trim with some probably varnish on it. That's very common in a 1960s house.
And then I also noticed a door that's been painted white.
Right, so we did try to paint the door as well as the trim. We started with just like a basic wall primer, latex.
Primer.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then 2 coats of paint. And as you can see, it didn't cover quite as well as we had hoped. Some chipping here and here. So before we tackled the rest of the room, we just wanted to make sure we were gonna do it the right way and we had the right technique.
Got it. We can do better than that, yes. And I'll show you a couple great techniques. Let's start by taking the closet doors off the tracks. Okay, Pam, I know you already have this drop cloth, but I wanna put this to protect the floor. This is my first pro tip for you, all right?
Well, you're gonna use this masking tape to protect the floors. I don't want to use a drop cloth too close to the baseboard because it's thick and this tape is very thin. Will protect the floor and will give us a nice cutting line.
Yes. Well, we're gonna overlap this corner, just like that. All right?
Okay.
That look good. All right, Pam, it's time for us to do some sanding. This is a 220 grit sandpaper that we're using.
We actually didn't do any sanding in this room before, so that was probably one of the mistakes we made.
This is one very important step before you do anything to it.
Okay.
We're just gonna lightly sand to take off any imperfections that we see, and also to break the sheen a little bit in order for the primer to get a good adhesion to it. It's always good to use a respirator when you're sanding because we're going to create a little bit of dust and you should be protected.
Okay, now that sanding is all done, we're gonna heat every surface with the HEPA vac. And after that, you want it to come right behind me with a tack cloth because we don't want to paint any surface with any dust left over.
In general, for a regular painting project, a water-based or latex primer will be just fine. But when we get to the finish like this, I like to use a bonding primer. We'll get a good adhesion to it, and it's going to get us great coverage also. So we're going to start by cutting the edges. I'm going to give it this 3 inches angle cut brush. Usually I would protect the walls, but since you're going to be painting the walls, we don't need to do that. There we go. Look good, Pam. Start from the top and come with a long stroke. I'm going to start by cutting around the ceiling.
Once the primer is dry, I can fill all the nail holes with some wood filler. While the wood filler is dry, we can wipe off the excess with a wet rag. We're ready for the first coat, and the color you chose is extra white.
Yes.
Semi-gloss finish.
Yep, that's what we have in the rest of the house. Wow.
Well, Pam, paint is dry. What do you think?
It looks fantastic in here. It's so much brighter.
Okay, I know you're gonna paint the walls. When are you planning on painting the walls?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna leave the drop cloths here for you.
Great.
And what color you thinking doing the wall?
Sea salt, which is a green-gray.
Oh, that's nice. That's gonna give us a beautiful contrast with the extra white trim that we done today.
Perfect.
And but before you paint, there's some preparation that needs to be done. Make sure you filled in all the nail holes. And then you get like a 220 grit sandpaper, lightly sand, clean the walls, and you're gonna be ready to rock and roll.
Sounds
and
good.
one thing, send me a picture when this is all done.
Oh, I definitely will.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your help.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.